Hello, hello, hello again. I just got this in the mail today. I couldn't wait for this handbag to arrive. I actually was on the lookout for the mailman. And now that I have it, I'm very, very excited to show you. And this is a follow up on my handbag binge buying spree. I've been buying bags online and also from consignment shops. And I think this would be my last purchase for this week. And as you all know, I have this passion, or I wouldn't say business. What I do is I love to buy handbags online, especially on the second hand luxury market. And I love going to consignment shops and then, whenever I feel like it, I resell my handbags. But there are some handbags that are for keeps. And I have been eyeing this handbag for quite a while now. I think it has been less than a month and it wasn't selling. And at the time I wanted to buy this, I did not have sufficient funds. So, my motto is if it's not for me, it's not for me. But this was online for sale for a very long time, and I was just worried that somebody might, just buy it before me. But anyway, luckily I was able to purchase this, and this was actually listed on two luxury sites, and I was able to track it down. One There was one item that was really, really similar to this. In fact, it's the same item. It was priced like all the way, like it was like $2,700, because it was a bit brand new. But this time I was able to get this for a better price, but still, it's still very, very expensive, guys. I bought this for $1,500 still. So, it's still it's still a major purchase. But anyway, this is a Chanel handbag, and the color is like raspberry or red with pewter metallic chain. So the reason why I bought this handbag was that, of course, it's because of this plaque, this Chanel plaque, spelled individually. It's just a very unique to me, and it's not like the interlocking seas logo, so it was quite different. Plus, it's a tote bag. I could see that it's a tote bag, and this one has a chunkier, it's like more sturdy chain, I should say, than the typical chain of Chanel, which is woven, I mean, leather with the gold chain. And I think this is, I could not pinpoint exactly the color. It's like dark silver, pewter color, something like that. But I just love the contrast. And yeah, I'm very, very excited. I was a little bit surprised because this is one tip, you guys. If you love buying handbags online, it's really, really hard to visualize. Even in the pictures, yeah, you could see the image perfectly well online, but then it's hard to imagine how it would fit you, as you wear it against your body, your measurements, and your build and everything, because the measurements are just hard to imagine. Okay, if a bag is listed as, let's say, 10 by 4, I would have a clear picture of, how that would look on me. But this one, I thought it was a little bit bigger because it was like in a bucket style. And normally bucket style handbags are vertical, I mean longer in height. I mean they're taller and not as wide as this one. But anyway, when I bought this, I did not know. I had no clue what the style was or the name of the collection. And after a lot of digging, I think it's their LAX collection. So I think this came out 2008 or 2003. I think more recent, 2008. LAX, I don't know if that stands for, Los Angeles, acronym like the airport. But anyway, yeah, please pardon me for, I'm just too excited. And, in my bag reviews, I also incorporate the story, how I got this bag. And, it's just nice to document. Anyway, so this is the bag itself. Look at that. And it has, this is lambskin, and they also call it the accordion quilted square quilting. So you can just see the square quilting there. And it has an open pocket in front. Oh, I love that lining. So I think this is the most durable lining of all, because with some Chanel bags, especially the flap bags, especially the vintage ones, they have a lambskin or a smooth leather interior lining, and that easily gets scratched up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm coughing. And also this one has a satin lining, and the other linings are just like cotton that just feels so cheap to me. But this one is more, more glamorous or elegant, and it's easier to clean. Okay, so that's the front of the bag. Those are the sides. And I think it's not meant to be that sturdy. The sides collapse, of course. It's a little bit thick here. So it's adjustable. And once you pick it up like this, it will close automatically. So that's really, really clever. And that is the back of the handbag. So there's nothing in here. It's just a plain square quilting. I know that Chanel has that, I love that chocolate quilting. It's also in square, but it's puffy and it's quilted. This one is just nothing. All right, so let me see. Oh, it has feet studs. I thought it did not come with feet studs. Okay, so I fell in love with the color and the plaque, guys. But I was a bit disappointed because it's not as big as I was expecting. I thought it was a bucket bag. It would be comparable to that of the Noe GM of the Louis Vuittons, but it's not. It's not as big. But anyway, I still love it. It's the perfect size, ideal size, because it's a bucket bag. So it's very, very roomy. And I don't need to, bring a lot of things with me all the time. So it's absolutely gorgeous. There's just a bit of scuffing here, but it's not that obvious. So please tell me this is in absolutely gorgeous condition. They have this at the Real for much less than what I paid for, but in white. And this is the color that I'm really, really after. In fact, there's an electric blue of this same handbag, and it was priced at 2,500 or 2,700. So I think this is the only major scuff, but it's just really nothing. Okay, now let's look at the main compartment. Okay, so this is basically just a one single shoulder strap. Okay, it's pretty gorgeous. And this one is not very weighty, but although it's not as heavy as my GST, because this is quite a cute handbag. It's very, very tiny. And let's investigate the interior of this handbag. All right. Oh, okay. So it has a gray silk lining, and it says there Chanel. It's made in Italy, and it has a this is like a key, you know, where you attach your keys. Is it a key fob? And it has one zipped interior. All right. I'm sorry, it's very hard to film if you know, I'm on my own. And this is the this is the authenticity card that matches the, let me see if it matches the number. Of course it should. Okay, so it says oh, okay, sorry. It says it's 1195015. So yeah, so it's the same. I know that you just don't rely on the authenticity cards that come along with the handbags, because you know, they can all be faked. Even the serial number here, they can all be faked. But you know, I already checked all the zipper here and everything. Of course it has, that's my basis when I, you know, because it's hard sometimes to authenticate a Chanel because of that experience that I've had with the GST caviar that my aunt gave me, which was, I've made a separate video on that. She works for a celebrity in Manhattan, and she has been wearing, that celebrity has been wearing that GST caviar in black Chanel for many, many years until the screws gave up and she was about to throw it. But my aunt said, no, I want to take it. And then my aunt gave it to me, hoping hoping that I could sell it for her. But when I sent it to the leather surgeon for repairs, I was told that it was fake. And everything was okay. Everything checked out, the leather down to the serial number, everything. The only difference was that the zipper did not have a lampo underneath. And I was shocked, although it had CC engravings in there and Chanel engravings. So I'm not sure, but I was told that it's not. It's a real leather though. It's genuine caviar leather, but the hardware was off to them. They told me it's fake. So it's sitting right now in my closet. So, well, that celebrity, she is a millionaire, of course. She has a lot of houses in the Hamptons and everything, but I'm not gonna name her. But she has been wearing that handbag, okay? So I think I'm just gonna, I don't know. The screws are still, not repaired because I refuse to wear it. But I think for nostalgic purposes, maybe I would wear it one day. Okay, it says Lampo here, so there's no doubt that this is, of course, an authentic piece. And of course, they call it the, it's not a cruise collection, it's the LAX collection. And this is a very, very tiny handbag, guys. It's a cute, I think this would be equivalent to the PM PM size. No way, PM size. Okay, so let's look at the measurements. Okay, this can hold, this is roomy. Actually, it's like 6 or 7 inches. Pardon me for my ruler. Sometimes, my rulers are they're just not, my kids have been my kids have been coloring the ruler, and the other ruler was that I have been using to feature my handbags actually has some chips. They're like chunks here. It's chipped on the edges. But anyway, so this is 6 inches. And then the height is it's very collapsible, guys. Okay, 9 inches in height. So I was expecting like more of like 10, and I mean 15, or that would have been very massive. But anyway, um, I was just a little bit, surprised. It's not big. So this is 9 inches in height, and then the width with the flaps showing would be, without it, I guess, would be 12 inches only. But since it's flattened right now, it's like 13 inches. So this is in absolutely mint condition, except for that single scuff that I saw underneath, and just yeah, some darkening here, but no big deal. I can have this fixed, and it will look new. This is newish, actually, inside and out. It's just gorgeous. So you can see that there's absolutely nothing wrong except for this tiny scuff that you can barely see. So this would be, um, I think I would be using this handbag, and I think I can keep. I hope I could, I could keep this in my collection, because I have, OCD. No, it's just that, when a bag is not working for me, I sell it, even if I have just worn it once, or even if I have not even worn it at all. So there's that Philip Lim handbag downstairs that has been with me for 3 or 4 years, absolutely new. I couldn't wear it because it's absolutely weighty. So this one is light. There's nothing wrong with that. It's absolutely light. But my problem earlier was when I was trying to take the bubble wrap out. It was like, how are you gonna get things in here? And I didn't know that it would close automatically as you pick up the bag. So if you lay it down flat, then if that would give you more access. So tell me what you think about this handbag. Isn't it gorgeous? I know that some of you refer to your handbags as a she, but I'm not gonna do that because this is an inanimate object. But as my kids say, that I love my bags more than I love them, because I really take care of them. I wipe them, and I just love them. But it's not worthy to be called a she, in my opinion. Okay, I'm sorry. A person, I could call it a he or a she, but this is just an inanimate object, and I don't have any attachments to any of my material possessions. So I could easily just poof, or sell this, or sell it, and that's it. But I think this is going to be one of my absolute favorite handbags, besides the Alma PM. So that I don't have anymore in my possession because I already sold it, because it won't fit my water bottle. So I sell my handbags for just the weird reasons. So and if it's been sitting there in my closet for a long time, and so I could make room for other new things, that's what I do. I sell my handbags to my sisters, to my sisters' friends, and I put them online whenever I feel like it. And yeah, so I know that I just go on and on, blah blah blah. But anyway, this is my channel. I could talk, I could talk for as long as I want, and so there you go. Okay, so I think it would. I hope. probably in 2 weeks time I will have another handbag, but this is it for now because I'm trying to save my money. So there you go, guys. Okay, bye, have a nice day.